Hi everyone, this is Iris, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial which is a look that was worn by Angelina Jolie at the 2009 Oscars. And I hope that you will be very patient with this look as it is very time consuming and also is going to be requiring a lot of teasing and layering. I started off by washing my hair with a volumizing shampoo, adding some volumizing mousse, and then blow drying it. So this is the look once you are done, so hopefully you guys will stay tuned and watch the rest of it. Once your hair is dry, you're going to section it top and bottom. It's best when you're curling your hair to work in sections. This will ensure that you will curl all of your hair and not leave any strands behind. And overall it will give you a much cleaner and more organized look. So I'm creating waves that look just like this all over my hair, not necessarily curls. This is kind of like a messy waves, half up, half down do. So all I'm doing is just working on the bottom section of my hair. Next I'm going to separate a side section and I'm going to go ahead and start working on the waves. Do the same thing on the other side, as well as the section that I have left right on top. And in order to create the waves, I'm not leaving the hair on the curling iron for a very long time and just letting them kind of fall. So now you can see I have all of my waves complete. Now I'm going to go ahead and start styling my hair. I'm taking the top section of my hair and just kind of making a mental note of what part will be separated. Then I'm going to start back at the crown, spraying it with my favorite hairspray, and then I'm going to tease it. And this is just going to create lots of volume right at the top and the back of my hair. And again, this is a very layered type of look, so we are going to be working with a lot of sections when it comes to the styling part. I'm doing the same thing, just taking sections and moving my way forward, spraying it, and then teasing it. You have to be really patient. This hairstyle is perfect for a special occasion, so you do want to take your time. And once you get to the front, then you can go ahead and just tease it a little bit more. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the area right next to the crown and I'm just going to kind of open it just for the sake of spraying hairspray in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and tease it, tilting my head over to ensure that I do tease it so that I get it a little bit of volume popping up on my head. Doing the same thing on the other side and adding some hairspray and then teasing it to ensure volume on the other side. And then once I am pretty happy with the volume, I'm going to go ahead and section my bangs off to the side and kind of like pinned up, and this is just going to create a little bit more volume up in the front later on. Meanwhile that is sort of setting, I'm going to go ahead and take the crown area of my hair, tease it a little bit more, and then while I'm pulling it upward, I'm going to twist it slightly and then push it down. And with my other hand, I'm going to fan out the little bun that I created in my hair. And this is going to be the base of the look overall. It's going to be adding volume and height. So there you can see I'm just making adjustments. Then I'm going to take the bangs that I sectioned off and I'm going to start layering them, and little by little just putting a layer of hair over that little bump that I made. And I'm just going to use my fingers to finger style and put it in place. Don't worry about using too many bobby pins, we'll hide them later. Next I'm going to work on my bangs and I'm just going to curl them a little bit more just to add a little bit of, I would say, neatness. Overall just make it look a little pretty. And here you can see I am done with the curls in the front. Once they cooled off, I'm going to separate them and start to again finger style and layer them over the layers that I've already placed on my bun. This does take a lot of time and it does take a lot of looking in the mirror and making sure that it looks just the way you want it to look. As you can see, I'm kind of like pushing it forward and then adding a couple of bobby pins. I did leave 2 little sections right on the side that I'm going to use later to complete the style. Then I am taking the sides of my hair, twisting it back, making sure that it's nice and tight, and then I'm using the twists to cover the bobby pins in the back of my hair. Spraying it with a little bit of hairspray to smooth it out, and then combing it back and leaving that little section of hair. And here you're going to use your fingers, your comb, everything to just kind of like pull it out slightly and give it an even overall bump. And this is going to take time, and it's going to take a lot of adjusting, so just kind of try to be really patient with this look. Do the same thing on the other side, twist it and use the twist to cover the bobby pins. Here's a little trick that will give your hair a little more texture. I'm just using the comb like this to kind of separate the hair. And it's not going to look so smooth and done, it's going to look a little bit more messy and beautiful. Next thing I'm doing is I'm taking those little sections of hair that I left, and I'm just going to use the bobby pins that are already back there, and I'm going to just pin them in. What's really important about this look is the area just right behind your ears. You want to make sure that you do take the hair and pin it back really nice and tight. If you're not happy, please add some more bobby pins at this point. At the very top, you should have some waves that curve back like this. And once you're done with that, then you can go ahead and take a couple of the hairs that are just on the side and curl them again, just to add a little bit more texture and to make the look neat overall. I added a real bright light so that you guys can see the texture of my hair since it is dark. And then you're done. That's the total look. You can add some really pretty long earrings. You can also add some beautiful Angelina Jolie makeup. There are a lot of tutorials on YouTube. I'll post a link in the information box. And remember, it does take a lot of time, but it is well worth it, especially if you have a special occasion or you just want to go out looking like a star. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again, this was a request that was made by one of the subscribers to my channel. I did post her name in the beginning of this video, and I totally appreciate all of your votes and all of your comments. Thanks for watching.